Hello, it's me, James, and I'm here with Peter. Hello, Peter.
Hello.
And we are here because we've been doing some drafting lately, and it's lockdown, so we've been drafting online using the wonderful Truby's virtual draft pack generator, and we thought we'd do a little how-to on how you can do the same. So, without further ado, Peter's going to explain for us. Peter, how do we do an online draft?
Yes. Step one, you go to the Dice Coalition website, dicecoalition.com.
Yep.
On the top right, you have some drop-down menus, among which is Tools. There you select Draft Pack Generator.
Check. Done it. There we go.
Voila, the Draft Pack Generator. So you have two sets of checkboxes, one where you can choose the sets, one where you can choose the basic actions. AVX will be pre-checked, so if you don't want to draft that, uncheck that.
I will uncheck immediately. There we go.
And then you can choose from all of the sets that have been released so far, even ones that were previously undraftable, like campaign boxes.
Okay, so I could, for example, do the Justice campaign box, if I could only find my cursor, and I could combine that with the Justice League set, right?
Exactly.
And I could, presumably, would need to select the appropriate basic action cards to go with that. And so I could draft an entire Justice League universe, but we're not going to do that today. Instead, what are we going to do, Peter?
We are going for Infinity Gauntlet, because that's what we've been doing lately.
Okay, so I'll
check those,
deselect those, and select Infinity Gauntlets in the sets,
yes,
and also in the basic actions. Okay, done that. What's next?
Yes. Then you can choose the number of packs. We've been drafting with 4 people lately, so you can set the pack count to 4 over there.
Okay, I have set the pack count to 4. Next.
Yes. Then if you're going to be actually drafting online, then you will want to hide packs. So there's a check mark for that.
Okay. What happens if we don't hide the packs? Just so people know.
Well, if you click Get Packs, that will show all of the packs that it's generated.
Ooh.
So
okay.
That is very useful if, say, you want to make actual physical draft packs.
Okay, but we're not doing that, and the image size relates to that, doesn't it?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, well, we're not going to mess with that. We're going to do it online, which means that the person who has created the draft packs probably should not see them.
No, that would not be fair.
So, also including the starter is not relevant to us because there was no Infinity Gauntlet starter. But if it was UXM, for example, presumably you might well include it. But that would be different from drafting the gravity feed, wouldn't it?
Yes.
How about that last check? There is a drop down, in fact. How about common character cap? Is that important?
My dog just came home.
No problem. Carry on.
So that'll limit the number of times any specific common can show up in the draft packs. So if there's any problematic commons that you don't want too many of, then you can set that fairly low, like Firefly in Batman or in X-Men First Class, that sort of thing.
But if you don't have anything like that, then you can just leave it as the default. Okay. So
and especially if you're doing a low number of packs, it won't matter.
Okay, so I've chosen my set, I've chosen my basic actions, I've chosen my pack count, image size, common character cap, I'm leaving alone, basically. There isn't a starter, so it doesn't matter what I click there, and I'm doing it online, so I've clicked hide packs. And now, presumably, I just click on get packs, right?
Yeah.
I have done that. And what do we get? Look at that, check it out.
Yeah, so you'll just see the dice counts now. And then once you've done that, you can click create draft room.
Okay, I'm going to do that now. I have created the draft room. Oh, I need to input my name. I will put my nom de plume. I don't normally, but I will this time. There we go.
And now you're in the virtual draft room. On the top right, there's a link there that you can share with the people that you want to do the draft with.
Okay, I'm going to do that now. I'm going to copy link address and I'm going to share it with Peter. And we'll see, hopefully, if Peter finds my link, we will see him join. There he is. He's got his normal name as well. He's not throbbing smoke today.
That's a different computer.
Now, under normal circumstances, I would also send that link to Ben and Spug, but they're not with us today. So I could, since we've got 4 draft packs, I might need to start with 2 draft bots. I'll just click that. Peter, tell us what does that do exactly?
It will create 2 virtual drafters. They are not very intelligent, so they will just choose the rarities. So they will go for the super rares first, then the rares, then the uncommons, then the commons. So they will have no idea about the power level of cards. But it's a useful tool for trying out the draft.
It's a good way of having more packs in your draft as well, because drafting with just 2 packs is not ideal. Yeah. So under normal circumstances, I would have sent that link to everybody. Everybody would have joined, and then instead of having bots, we would have everybody in. And what do I do next?
You choose your first card.
Right. I'm going to look through what I've got. I've got some things. What shall I pick? Oh, I don't know. Let's have that Proxima Midnight. No, let's pick a win condition. What can I have picked? There's rubbish there, isn't there? I'm gonna pick a cheap Drax. Let's just pick Drax, and without further ado, and you can see that it appears there, a little bit greyed out. We're going to come back to the basic actions later because we haven't figured out. I don't think there is a way at the moment of drafting them. Right, Truby's looking into that, I believe.
Yeah.
You could, I suppose, draft them first, but we're going to do our draft and then pick 2 of the basic actions that we were effectively dealt. Okay, so having selected my first card, I will click on Confirm Selection, and presumably, if the next player who's passing me the cards has also done it, the pack will repopulate with the new selection. And so it does. There it is. And this time you'll see there are 11 cards, because obviously either Peter or one of the bots has taken one. And then we just carry on like that, right?
Yeah.
I might... Let's not go into what I would pick, because we've just made a whole podcast about that, and there's also a video on our top drafting tips, so please do check those out. I'll put links in the description. Peter, is there anything else? Anything else we should say?
Well, once you finish drafting, a link will show up, and that will take you to the things you've drafted, and which you can then export to the team builder. So you can actually build your team.
Yeah, do you think we should show people that? It will just involve picking cards.
Random stuff.
I don't know if people really want to see us pick 12 cards, but let me... While I'm picking these, I would point out that you have in the right-hand column, you have some very useful information about what the numbers of the characters that are present in the draft. So if you were doing this properly and not just picking random cards, you might want to have a look how many Wongs, if any, are available, or how many Kangs are available. Okay, so we're nearly done. I'm waiting on player selection. Is that you?
Yep. All right. Is that me?
How about hurry up? So at this point, I can rest a bit because Peter hasn't made his selection. There you go. Okay, so he's now passed his cards to me. I'm going to quickly pick Spider-Man, Black Widow. Another Kang, lovely. And then the last one, you're not going to get much of a choice because there's only 1 card left. And then your draft is complete. And as Peter says, you get this team URL. I think I may have to... No, I don't have to. I have to choose that. Oh no, I just click on that, right?
Yeah.
I'll do that now. Oh, lovely. And it gives me my whole team. I forgot to choose my basic actions, but I suppose I'll do that when I'm building the team. And how do I do that, Peter?
You click the view in team builder link.
That's here. It doesn't look like a link. That confused me the first time I used this. But,
it's
when you hover over it.
The text, yeah.
That is a link, and that will take us to the magnificent team builder. Don't forget to clear your current team, and those are all the cards that I chose, plus the 3 basic actions. And I will then switch to edit team, and I will make sure I've got only 8 of those cards on my team and 2 of those basic actions, right? Yeah. And I think that's it. Yeah. And then I'll send that link to, once everybody's done it, we will send each other the links so we can all see what our team is, as you normally do with online play. And then you will crack on and play, and hopefully we're going to make some of those videos as well.
Yes.
Okay, Peter, I've got a pie in the oven, so I better go. Thank you very much, Peter. And thank you everybody for listening. We hope that's been useful. And do it. Please check out our drafting guide video and check out our podcast about drafting and give it a try because it's a lot of fun.
Indeed.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.